20 December 2020, Madhuban, Avyakta Bapdada, Om Shanti, revised 20 March 1987. Murli's header, The Balance of the Authority of Love and Truth. Today, the true Father, the true Teacher, and the true Sadguru has come to meet his true children who are filled with the powerful truth. The greatest power and authority of all is truth. Truth has two meanings. First, truth means truth. Second one, truth means imperishable. In both meanings, the power of truth is the greatest of all. The Father is said to be the true Father. There are innumerable fathers, but only one true Father. There is just one true teacher and one Sadguru. The truth is called the Supreme Soul. That is, the speciality of the Supreme Soul is truthfulness. That is the truth. You have a song. Shiva is the truth. Shiva is the beautiful one. The world also sings. Satyam means truth, Shivam means benefactor, and Sundaram means beautiful one. Along with that, they say of the Father, the Supreme Soul, that He is the truth, the living being, and the blissful one. You souls are also called truth, living beings, and embodiments of bliss. A lot of praise has been sung of the word truth. In any task, when someone speaks with authority, he says, I am the truthful. And this is why I am speaking with authority. It is remembered of truth. The boat of truth will rock, but it will not sink. You people also say, when there is the truth, the soul dances. Someone who has the power of truth will constantly continue to dance. He will never wilt, become confused, be afraid, or become weak. Someone who has the power of truth will constantly continue to dance in happiness. He will be powerful, have the power to face, and will therefore not be afraid. Truth is said to be like gold, whereas falsehood is said to be like a mud. In devotion to those whose love is directed to God are said to be satsangi, ones who keep the company of truth. At the end, when soul leaves his body, what do they say? The name of the truth is with you. So, truth is imperishable and truth is truthful. The power of truth is a great power. At present, what do the majority of people say when they see you? That you have the power of truth, and this is why you have continued to move along with so much growth. Truth never fluctuates, it is unshakable. Truth is the way to make progress. You create the golden age with the power of truth. You yourself became true Narayan and true Lakshmi. This is true knowledge of the true Father. This is why it is lovely and unique in the world. Today, Babdada was looking at all you children to see what extent you have imbibed the authority of the truth of true knowledge. Truth attracts every soul, even though today's world is the land of falsehood and everything is false. That is, everything is mixed with falsehood. Nevertheless, those who have the power of truth became victorious. The attainment of truth is happiness and fearlessness. Those who speak the truth will always be fearless. They will never have fear. Those who are not truthful will definitely have fear. So, all of you are the elevated souls who are filled with the power of truth. You have all the attainments of true knowledge, the true Father, true attainment, true remembrance, true virtues, and true powers. So, do you have the intoxication of such authority? Authority does not mean arrogance. The greater the authority someone has, the more spiritual authority they have in their attitude. He will have love and humility in his words. That is the sign of authority. You people give the example of a tree. When a tree has the authority of being full of fruit, it bows down. That is, it does service of being humble, means being an example. Similarly, for the children who have spiritual authority, the greater the authority they have, the more humility they will serve with, and the more loving to all they will be. Those who have the authority of truth will be egoless. So, let there be that authority, intoxication, and egoless stage. This is known as the practical form of true knowledge. You saw in this land of falsehood the practical physical form of the authority of truth in Father Brahma. His words of authority never gave any feelings of arrogance. When you listen to a Murli, those words have such authority. However, they are not words of arrogance. Love, humility, and egolessness are merged in words of authority. This is why words of authority are loved. They are not just loving, they are impressive. You are following the Father, are you not? In service and in actions, you are following Father Brahma because in the corporeal world you are physical examples, the samples. So, just as you saw the form of authority in the face and activity of Father Brahma through his actions and service, in the same way, those who are following Father would show love and authority, humility, and greatness at the same time. It should not be that just love is visible and authority is missing, or that authority is visible and love is missing. You saw Father Brahma and you still hear Murlis now. That is a visible example. He would say, child, child, and also show his authority. With love, he would say child, and with authority, he would also give teachings. He would reveal the true knowledge, and while saying child, child, would clarify all the new knowledge. This is called having the balance of the authority of love and truth. So, at the present time, underline this balance in service. 50 years in 1987, now 83 years have now been completed from the time of establishment until now to prepare the ground. Quite a lot of ground has been prepared abroad too. Although it has not been 50 years there, they have come at a time when all facilities are ready made, and this is why 50 years of the earlier time are equal to 5 years of the present. All the double foreigners say we are the ones who have come last, are going fast, and will become first. So, in terms of time too, you will go fast and come first. Will you not? Definitely keep the authority of fearlessness. The new knowledge of the one Father is true knowledge, and the new world is established with new knowledge. let this authority and intoxication emerge in your form. You have kept it merged for 50 years. However, this does not mean that you should confuse whoever comes in front of you by giving that one new knowledge straight away. It doesn't mean that give knowledge considering the ground, feeling their pulse and the time. This is the sign of being knowledgeful. Consider the desire of that soul, feel his pulse, prepare the ground, but definitely have the power of fearlessness in having the truth. Let there not be any fear of what people would say. You may be fearless and prepare the ground. Some children feel that because this is new knowledge, some people won't be able to understand it at all. However, you only have to explain it to those who do not understand. Certainly, you have to prepare the external form according to the person, but do not be influenced by that person. Do not forget the aim of definitely transforming the person with the authority of your true knowledge. Whatever you have done until now was fine. You had to do that. It was necessary because you had to prepare the ground. However, till when will you prepare the ground? How much more time do you need? When you are given medicine, you are not given a powerful dose at the beginning. You are first given a small dose. However, do not just keep them going with only a small dose and do not give them a strong dose. If you give a weak person a large dose, that too is wrong. You also need the power to discern, but you definitely do need the authority of your true new knowledge. The subtle attitude of your authority will definitely change their attitudes. This ground will be prepared. So, when you do service and they reach Madhuban, let them definitely know at least this much. On this land, their land is also prepared. No matter how hard the ground is, or which religion they belong to, or what their position may be, they too will become soft on this ground then because the ground has become soft. Whatever seeds you sow, the fruit of that will emerge easily. Simply do not have any fear. Definitely become fearless. Give it to them tactfully. Let it not be that those people complain to you that they too reached this land, but that they didn't know what God's knowledge was. Having come to God's land, let them definitely go back having received the message of God's revelation. The aim has to be filled with this authority. In terms of today's world too, newness is important. For instance, even though someone may invent a fashion that is wrong, people still follow it. Look how beautiful art was in earlier days. In comparison to that, today's art is just lines. However, people still like modern art. People's choice in every situation is based on newness, and newness automatically attracts towards itself. Therefore, definitely have the intoxication of newness, truth, and greatness. Then consider the time and the person and do service. Definitely keep the aim that the new knowledge of the new world has to be revealed. Now, love and peace have been revealed. You have revealed the Father's form of the ocean of love and the ocean of peace. but you have not made that many plans to give them the new knowledge of how a soul is an embodiment of knowledge and how the Father is the ocean of knowledge. The time will come when it will emerge from everyone's lips that this is new knowledge for the new world. At present, they simply say that it is good. They don't say that it is new. You have revealed the subject of remembrance very well, and this is why the ground has been prepared very well. The first task of preparing the ground is also essential. Whatever you did was very good, and you did it very well. You did it using your bodies, minds, and wealth, and you are being thanked for that. When you first went abroad, you used to find it so difficult to explain the picture of the Trimurti. Now they are attracted by the picture of the Trimurti. They would consider the picture of the ladder to be the story of Bharat, but they are attracted to this picture abroad. So, just as you made plans for how to relate these new things to them, so now to create inventions. Do not think that you will have to do that. No, Babdada's aim is that you imbibe the power of the greatness of newness. Do not forget this. You have to explain to the world. Do not be afraid of the things of the world. Create your own methods because only you children are inventors. Only you children know about the plans for service. If you keep your aim, the best of all plans will be created and success is your birthright. Anyway, therefore, show newness. You have very good ways of clarifying all the deep points of knowledge. You are able to explain them. You can clarify each point logically. You have your own authority. It is not something created by your own mind or just a matter of imagination. It is real. It is your experience. You have the authority of experience, the authority of knowledge, and the authority of truth. You have so many authorities. So use both authorities and love at the same time. Babdada is pleased that by serving with great effort, you have had so much growth and will continue to have more growth both in this land and abroad. In this land, there is success through the person and feeling his pulse and then serving him. Abroad, too, there has been success with this method. You first make contact with that person and the ground is prepared in that way. After making contact, bring that person into a relationship. Do not just leave him as a contact, bring that one into a relationship. Then the last stage is to make him surrender with his intellect. It is essential to bring someone into contact and you then have to bring him into a relationship. Whilst coming into a relationship, let him surrender his intellect with the feeling. Whatever the Father has said is the truth. Then no questions will arise. Whatever Baba says is right because they will then experience that and so their questions will end. This is known as surrender intellect, in which everything is experienced clearly. Keep the aim that it is essential to make them have surrender intellects. Only then could it be said that a mic is now ready. What sound will the mic make? Not just that their knowledge is good, no. Let there be the sound. This is new knowledge, and this alone will bring the new world. Only then will the Kumbhakarnas awaken. Otherwise, they just open their eyes and say, very good, and they then go back to sleep. Therefore, just as you have became a child and a master, make them like that too. Do not make those poor, helpless people just subjects, but make them into those who have a right to the kingdom. Make plans for this. What method should we use so that they do not become confused, but they also surrender their intellects? Let them find this to be new and not experience any confusion. Let them feel the authority of love and newness. The result so far of the growth of service and the increase in the number of Brahmins is very good, because at first you kept the seed incognito. That too was essential. The seed has to be kept incognito. By keeping it visible, it doesn't bear fruit. The seed has to be kept underground, but make sure that it doesn't just get left underground. It has to be revealed externally. It should become the form of fruit. That is the advanced stage. Do you understand? Keep the aim of doing something new. Do not think that it will happen this year. However, your aim will reveal the seed externally too. Let it not be that you go and immediately start giving lectures to them. First of all, you have to give talks to give them the feeling of the power of truth. Let it emerge from everyone's lip. At last, that day has come. You show a drama in which all religions unite and become one. We are united. We belong to the one. That is just showing a drama, but this is everyone from all religions coming together practically on the stage and sing together with one voice. The Father is one. There is just this knowledge, there is just the one aim, just the one home, and this is it. This has to be heard now. When such a scene comes onto the unlimited stage, the flag of revelation will be hoisted. Everyone under this flag will then sing this song. The same sound will emerge from everyone's lips, our Baba. Only then will it be said that you celebrated Shivratri in a practical way. The darkness will end and the scenes of the golden morning will be visible. This is known as the game of today and tomorrow. Today there is darkness, and tomorrow there will be the golden morning. This is the final curtain. Do you understand? All the plans that you have made are good. Plans have to be made according to the ground at each place. If according to the land some changes have to be made in the method, it doesn't matter. Finally, everyone has to be made ready and definitely brought to the land of Madhuban to be stamped. All the different professions have to be prepared and a stamp put on them. You are not allowed to go anywhere without your passport first being stamped. So the stamp will be put on in Madhuban. All of you are surrendered anyway. If you hadn't surrendered, how could you have become instruments for doing service? It is because you have surrendered that you have become Brahma Kumars and Kumaris and became instruments for serving, whether in this land or abroad. None of you are serving as a Christian Kumari or a Buddhist Kumari. Are you? You serve as a Brahma Kumar and Kumari. Do you not? So, in the list of Brahmins, you are surrendered. You now have to make others surrendered. You have died alive. You have become Brahmins. Children say, my Baba. And so Baba says, I have become yours. So you are surrendered, are you not? Whether you live at home with your family or at center, whoever says from their hearts, my Baba, the Father makes them belong to him. This is a deal made with a heart. It is not a physical bargain made just in words, but with the heart. Surrendered means to stay under Srimatmat. The whole gathering is of those who are surrendered. Is it not? This is why a photograph has been taken. You have now been photographed, and so you cannot change. To have been photographed in God's home is not a small fortune. This photograph that has been taken is not a physical one, but a photograph that has been taken in the Father's heart. Acha, to all the elevated souls who have the authority of truth, to the true server children who all show newness and greatness, to all of those who keep a balance of love and authority, to the elevated souls who claim a right to receiving blessings from the Father at every step, to all the true, that is, the imperishable jewels, to those who are playing their imperishable parts, to the children who are the masters of the imperishable treasures, love, remembrance, and namaste from the world creator, the true father, the true teacher, and the Sadguru. The spiritual children says namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Blessing, may you serve with silence of the mind and become an embodiment of success who creates a new invention. Explanation, in the beginning, when you were all observing silence, you had all become free and time was saved. Similarly, observe silence of the mind so that you do not have any waste thoughts. Just as no sound emerges from your lips, in the same way let there be no waste thoughts. This is silence of the mind through which your time is saved. With this silence of the mind, a new invention will emerge, such that you will have to make less effort and have greater success. Just as the facilities of science enable you to find a method in a second, in the same way, with these facilities of silence, you will find a method in a second. Slogan, everyone's cooperation is surrendered to those who stay in the surrendered stage. Om Shanti